Okay, I'm super excited. It's a big day.
Hello. Morning, mate. How are we?
Okay, welcome to Wild Astro, folks. It is a day that I've waited for a long time. Don't be fooled by the fact that this box says Fjallraven on it. This is nothing to do with Fjallraven at all. Let's dig into this and let me show you what it is. Okay, so before I pop this out of the box, massive thank you to Andrew and Lauren at Nordic Outdoors for getting this over to me as quickly as they physically could. Andrew has been in touch with me pretty much constantly over the last week or so, letting me know the progress of this order, and here we go. So, here it is, folks. I hope you can read that. That says Solo with the all-important 2 letters after it, BL. This is the brand new Hilleberg Soulo Black Label tent. It is a heavier grade Curlon material. It's got 10mm poles instead of the standard 9mm on the red label, and it is probably one of the most anticipated tents, certainly since I've been into wild camping, and it is without a doubt the one that I've been the most excited about, the purchase that I've been the most excited about since I started wild camping a few years ago. Came with a footprint, not going to use that ever. Let's get this out and take a look.
So, first impressions, it's quite a lot heavier than I expected it to feel. But I mean, it is obviously, it's about 400 grams heavier than the standard red label Solo. So let's pop this out. We'll start with poles. Yeah, now that's a substantial bag of poles there. Pegs are in there too. So pegs are, let's take a look at them. 12 pegs in here, and they are okay. So they're Y-beam pegs. They're a lot chunkier than the ones that I've got with my Anjan, but of course that's a yellow label, so not surprising. That's excellent. The standard, lovely, high quality Hilleberg peg bag. Let's whip a pole out. 3 poles, of course. Oh, look at that. They're grey. Now, I've seen pictures and they looked a lot darker than that, but they're grey. That's cool. And wow, they're going to be stiff as anything. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the weight increase isn't too bad. Not too bad. Right, so let's put those to one side. Now, here we go. So, the Solo Black Label in sand, by the way, is made of the Curlon 1800 material. And wow, that feels lovely. That's fantastic. It's still that wonderful thin Curlon fabric with that beautiful silky smooth feel to it. But you can tell how much stronger it is than the 1800, than the 1200 and the 1000. It's wow. Okay, so there's the bottom of one of the pole cups with the slightly beefed up, I'm told, webbing. There it is. The ground sheet, you can tell that's really tough. I mean, that is mega. That's why I'm not going to be using the footprint, guys, because that ground sheet that's pretty serious. Right, okay. I think it's time for the obligatory indoor pitching of this freestanding tent. Let's go.
Okay, so here we are, inside the Soulo Black Label. Now, first impressions are, wow, this is a strong tent. I cannot get over how strong these poles are. Even just bending them into shape to get them into the pole sleeves is a fair effort compared to something like the Anjan, which only has the 8mm poles. Absolutely astonishing what difference 2mm of diameter can make to the strength of these poles. There's no surprise in my mind about the quality of what I've got here. I certainly haven't checked every millimetre of it over yet, but so far I've seen absolutely nothing that suggests that there's any manufacturing defects or anything along those lines, and I am absolutely delighted with what I've got here. Everything seems to be beefier. The guy ropes, these are much thicker than they are on my Anjan. All the webbing straps, the poles, the pole clips, the pole sleeves, everything is just a higher grade, a higher strength of material, and it's pretty epic. In its strength, I have to say. I love that I've got a T-door here so I can open this all the way across. It looks longer than I expected it to. Let's see if I can get my feet all the way down to the one end. So there we go. And yeah, there's more than enough length for me to lie down in here. I'm 5'10", so I wasn't expecting it to be too small for me by any stretch of the imagination. But there's more space in here than I expected, which is great. I think I'll even be able to get my UL80 sleeping mat in here. There's loads of little tie-out points inside for putting up washing lines and hanging lanterns from and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm absolutely delighted, and as a first look at this thing, super impressed. So that's the Soulo Black Label, folks. I am literally now packing this up, uploading this film, and then heading to the Longmynd, because the weather forecast for tonight is atrocious. I don't for 1 second imagine that it'll be a test for this tent, but I'm hoping the wind picks up tonight and we can have a look at just how sturdy and solid this thing is in some decent wind. So for now, thanks for joining me for this short first look at the new Hilleberg Soulo Black Label. I'm going to sign off now, so I'll see you very soon, where I'll have this out for a night. Richie for Wild Astro, signing off.